Hey guys, welcome to Desi Data Duo. Today we are going to discuss about IAM or Identity and Access Management. As the name suggests, this is a service provided by AWS so that we can create identities, grant access and manage them. So you can try IAM in the search bar. Please choose the first service that comes up. So let's talk about access management here. What are user groups? Groups is a collection of users basically that have a specific permission. For example, admin users, read-only users, etc. So users is same. You can create an individual user with like a long-term credentials. Like if somebody is an admin, you can grant them a certain access, like just below the system admin. You can create a user that can only activate certain services and so on. And then comes the roles. Roles are basically what users have. So like for example, you can give a role to a service to interact with another service and so on. Then there are policies that define permission. So every role would have a policy attached to it or can have more than one policy attached to it. Let's see that in action. Let's create a role, and I would like to show how you can give access, like create a role which will have access from a Lambda function to be able to connect to a S3 bucket. Let's click create role. First is, because we are talking about AWS services, we'll select the trusted entity type as AWS service. There are other options which we can discuss later in the future. So I want to allow which service to talk to which service. So let's select the first one. Let's do Lambda. I want Lambda functions to be able to interact with S3. So I'll click next. Here is the place where you can select a policy. Like I said, a role will have policies that will help it to connect from one service to another. So I want to give access to S3. So you just search S3 and you will see a lot of them. To keep it simple, I want to give it full access for now. This is not done in practice in general, but this is just easier for practice projects. So just using that, click next. This page, you can give the name, description. So let's give it a name, right from Lambda to S3, and allows Lambda functions to call AWS S3. That's that. Then there is selected entities. You can see it is Lambda. You can edit that, but we have already set that up, so that's fine. Permission policy it has is Amazon S3 full access. You can add tags to make this visible and searchable by other team members. You just click create role. Okay, so I might have created this already, so let's just make this new. You see, you cannot have more than one name like allocated to two roles, like more than one role. A role name is unique to every role. So let's try again. Click create role, and you can see the one that we created is created now. It gave an error because I already had created one earlier. So that's about IAM for today. Thank you for watching.